Remember your first time? No, not that first time. I'm talking about buying a house. It's exciting, nerve-wracking, and let's be real, can feel a bit overwhelming. But stick with me, and I'll make sure this first time is unforgettable in all the right ways. Buying a house is a big deal. You're not just signing papers, you're starting the biggest wealth building journey of your life. And yeah, the first time can be awkward, but that's why I'm here to make it smooth and, dare I say, fun. Today, we're breaking it all down. Who pays for what to expect. So grab a notebook, your favorite drink, and let's get started. Before you dive into the exciting world of home shopping, start with two big questions. Why do you want to buy a house? Maybe you're done with renting and you're ready to invest in your future, or perhaps you're dreaming of a backyard for your kids or dog. Whatever your why is, make it crystal clear. This will be your anchor guiding every decision along the way. For example, I worked with a family whose why was all about creating stability for their kids. By the end, they not only had a cozy home near their favorite school, but also the first step toward generational wealth. Next, think about what you're looking for. Are you into cozy and charming, or is sleek and modern more your style? Maybe it's about future-proofing, a home office, space for family gatherings, or room to grow. Ask yourself, what's non-negotiable? What's nice to have? Don't worry if you're not totally sure yet. Part of my job is helping you figure it out. You wouldn't commit after the first date, right? It's the same with houses. You explore a few, get a feel for what fits, and focus on the ones that check the right boxes. All right, here's where the magic starts, your budget. But don't panic and don't ghost me. This isn't as scary as it sounds. Think of it as checking your financial pulse to see where you stand before we dive into house hunting. And hey, if you're thinking, but it's my first time, I got you covered. I've put together a free guide called Ready to Buy Your First Home, How to Know Your Key Numbers and Take the First Step Toward Home Ownership. It has everything you need to start smart. Click the link in the description to grab it. Your key numbers to know. So what's the financial pulse? It's 5 simple things. First, your credit score. This is basically your financial selfie, and a good one can unlock better loan options and rates. Next, your savings. It's not just the down payment. You'll need to think about closing costs, inspections, and let's be real, the moving day pizza fund. Now, when you work with me in my area, I deliver pizza so your friends so your movers won't be starving. Next, your monthly expenses. Your mortgage should feel like your favorite pair of sneakers, not squeezing you every step of the way. Your debt to income ratio. We're going to call this DTI. Think of it as how much of your income goes towards debt. Lenders love a lower DTI because it means you've got room to breathe and take on the mortgage. And finally, employment history. Lenders love stability. A solid work history, at least 2 years, shows you're ready for the long haul and your mortgage payments won't be a problem. Now, who pays for what? Here's a spoiler. Buying a home doesn't mean it's all on you. Between down payment assistance, seller credits, and other programs, there are ways to stretch your budget further than you think. I've got the inside scoop, so stick with me. Budgeting without losing your chill. Here's the deal. Your budget isn't just about what you can spend. It's about what you're comfortable spending. You don't want to be house rich and lifestyle poor, right? Let's find that perfect balance where you can get the home you love and keep living the life you love. Pre-approval is the power move. Before we wrap this step, let's talk about pre-approval. This is like getting your backstage pass to the home buying concert. It proves you're prepared to buy and gives you the clarity to begin your home search with a clear understanding of your budget. Ready to take that first step? Download my free guide that's in the description and let's get those numbers working for you. Trust me, we'll make your first time unforgettable for all the right reasons. Okay, so now you've got the vision, you've got the budget, now you need the right people on your side. That means a great real estate agent and a solid lender. Let's talk about lenders for a second. Think of them like your financial sidekick. They're going to help you figure out how much you can actually afford and what your payments are going to look like. Here's the key. Don't settle for the first lender you talk to. Just like you compare prices before buying a new phone or a car, you've got to compare lenders. Aim for at least 3. Why? Because not all lenders are created equal. Here's what you should be looking at when you're comparing. Rates. This is the first thing everyone looks at, but don't just pick the lowest. A slightly higher rate could come with fewer fees, and in the long run, that could save you money. So take a good look at how rates compare. Next is points. Points are your way to a lower interest rate by paying more money up front. But here's the thing. You need to figure out if paying points now will actually save you in the long run. Sometimes it's not worth it, and you're better off with a higher rate and no points. And finally, the fees. Ask about all the fees involved: application fees, origination fees, closing costs, you name it. Lenders might advertise low rates, but then hit you with fees that make their deals less sweet. Don't be afraid to dig into the fine print. And here's the thing. Don't just take their word for it. Ask for the loan estimate, which will break down all the numbers so you can see exactly what you're working with. They may ask you for the address. Give them an address of a house you're interested in. A good lender will take the time to explain everything in clear, simple terms and help you understand what makes the most sense for you. And if they can't or won't answer your questions, that's a red flag. Move on to the next one. If you're in my area of California, feel free to ask for my preferred lender list. These are lenders I trust who have a track record of being responsive, transparent, and working hard to get the best deal. Having the right lender on your side can make all the difference. All right, you're feeling good about your budget. You've got a lender lined up, and now it's time for the fun part, finding your house. But before we get to that and dive into the listings, there are a couple of important steps I want to discuss to make sure you're all on the same page. Step 1, this is crucial. Get pre-approved. You've already done the financial groundwork, and now you've got your pre-approval letter. This is like your golden ticket. It shows you're ready to buy and gives you the confidence to start your home search, knowing exactly what you can afford. Step 2, meet with your agent. Once you're pre-approved, it's time to meet with your agent. You'll sit down to really get clear on what you're looking for in a home. You'll talk about everything from the number of bedrooms you need to your ideal location and all those little details in between. This is also when you'll sign a buyer's representation and broker commission agreement, the BRBC. It might be something different in your state. This is a legal contract that explains how your agent will represent you and how they get paid when you buy a house. It's simple, straightforward, and ensures you're both on the same page about working together. Step 3, start your home search. Now that you're pre-approved, you can officially start looking at homes. With a clear budget in mind and a focused game plan, you can dive into the listings and start touring homes that match your needs. In my area, I offer a perfect home finder service. I will tap into exclusive, unlisted homes with motivated sellers. These hidden gems can be a perfect fit for you and often give you an edge over other buyers. And step 4, inspections and appraisals. Like the first meet the parents moment. Nerve-wracking, but necessary. The inspection helps you make sure the house is in good shape, and the appraisal ensures it's worth the price. Your agent will walk through any issues with you and, if needed, help negotiate repairs or adjustments to make sure you're getting the best deal. And finally, step 5, closing day. This is the big day where you finally get your keys. You'll sign a few final papers, wrap up the financial details, and officially become a homeowner. It's an exciting moment, and your agent will be by your side, guiding you through the process to make sure everything goes smoothly. And don't worry, I'll walk you through each step in future videos. Just remember, it's all about the process. Thanks for hanging out with me today on But It's My First Time. If you learned something new or got a little closer to your dream home, give this video a thumbs up and share it with somebody who's ready to start their own journey. And hey, I'm always here to guide you from buying your first home to building and protecting your wealth. Want to take that next step? Check out the links in the description to connect with me or snag some free resources. Until next time, remember, it's not just a house, it's the start of your legacy.